All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and our home team. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Henry, 50. Hey, let's go.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. On play action, Haskins. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week.
What are you talking about? You're in Vegas, bitch.
Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst,
you're in Vegas.
Loosen them up. Have backup.
Bite the fucking pillow.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Why are you backing up so far? Why are you backing up? I got Saquon. You don't back up from him.
He works it past the 50. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. 2nd and 1. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead end.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Run down, run down.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first, and
I don't touch my kicker.
They're getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they looking for? Jones, and it's intercepted.
You got to do better than that. Come on,
Clearly,
who do I look like?
At the 27-yard line. like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
Off play action. Lawrence. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. Back to Mixon on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone.
Come on, ref. Get him the fuck out of here.
But the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
You like kicking? You like hitting kickers?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On 2nd down now, Mixon.
You gonna run to the other side? Come on, you do nothing but waste your time.
It's a gain of 13 of the Bengals.
I will break
first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. They also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day
long. Going too slow. I can read what the fuck you're doing. Get it out of there. Come on. You got it. You can do it. I believe in you.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again.
Oh, I say you're taking too long, Carlos. Fuck, man. Fuck. Shit.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
It's 3rd and 23. What are you going to do?
Now it's Haskins. And he's going to go down again.
That's Josh Allen.
In there.
He's a Pro Bowler.
What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
Just punt the ball.
Bring out
You
their
make
punter
me
now,
sick.
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at about the 28. A great return there. Bobbin and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. A first down carry for Barkley. A beautiful fake.
Come on, Carlos. Carlos. Come on, you gotta play defense. Break down, chop your feet, and make the hit. Come on.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
I at least expect you to score. Come on. You got it. Let's go this drive right here. Make this a game for my fans. They're all stressed out. You know, the coronavirus has been all around. They finally went to see a good game. Make it a good game.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going.
You had a lot to take. You're going to shock the world, huh? Shocked.
An inability to put any points up. And down he goes. Brought down.
And the crazy thing is, I'm not even blitzing you. That's just normal pass rush. Oh, now he's hungry. Look at him. Now he's hungry.
Theme in this first half. This is second and
you better get the ball out.
Haskins will throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Joe Mixon. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Run that fucking ball.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now I'm running the ball all 4 downs, but you know. All right.
It'll be a loss of 1.
Sir, take it. Sir, take the 3. What are you doing? Take the 3.
Coach, he's going to go for it on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. Haskins. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Raider D, they get the football back. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen, and I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move and made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen-esque.
Yeah, I just perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people say, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 13. Check 13. Hey! Get him, you got him.
From the gun, Lawrence. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
Yeah, let's go again on offense and score. That's all I want.
You don't see this often.
Right.
A quarterback
You got
of his
it. I believe
caliber,
in you.
2 first-half interceptions.
It's
I believe in you. You too dumb to believe in yourself.
It happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Come on, Chris.
Right? So that flag will cost
You ain't got to
him
hit him
15.
like that, Chris.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10.
That's hard. Don't tell me this is the run to the
personal foul
shotgun.
yardage.
Okay.
Here's Haskins to throw. Oh, he nearly picked it. Maybe daylight in front of him if he could have held on. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they'll wind up up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And nothing but daylight ahead. Past the 20. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Come on, man.
Josh Allen in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
You clearly are not trying to play.
He's picked off just shy of midfield. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now Saquon Barkley.
Why are you
25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another good gain. That's
I can show you the
last 2
world.
plays. 2nd down and inches. And that is incomplete.
Put it in the wrong hand, Trevor.
Force bearing down on him there. He could
Gotta
not
put on that
hang
side.
on. It's 3rd
Not that
down.
side.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Throwing on 1st down. Lawrence. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Lawrence. To the goal line.
Lead him,
Incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up.
We're going to touch that.
Quarterback in 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And now the the third down throw incomplete as well. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
You've seen nothing yet, my
here on third down. They converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those.
You got to hit him now, I bet. Come on. Come on.
The Bengals drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis? And now here's another.
Stop playing with me, man. Oh, that's Slave Master.
He's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
What the Slave Master?
So first and 10 now.
You trying to disrespect him and throw in the middle? You better ask everybody else in the league why they don't throw in the middle.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Garyon Conley.
I gotta stop playing around with my food. Just run the clock out so I can get the ball back, okay? Don't pass it.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this
Didn't I just say run the clock out? What are you doing?
Finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind
run
up
that clock out, like I said.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And my goodness, another interception.
Oh, we get a play. Come here, get a play. Let's go. Give him a 3.
That call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a
hit the
lot
kick.
easier.
Hit the kick.
See it, you call it.
And his kick here is good. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a round. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
Are you blitzing? Thank you. You better fix that shit.
Just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half.
Are you trying to blitz my boy?
Guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. He's going to look deep for more. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Woo.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night.
I felt that whole run.
He's hit the holes, he's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
15 line.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete.
Illegal blocking the back while it's in the air? Goodness.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
All night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Ready? 8, read. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Go.
Off the play fake. Lawrence. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Now. Ready?
On third down, Lawrence eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Don't worry, Carlos. I rate niggas like this every day in this game.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick.
I do expect you to at least put up 3, though. It's going to drive ticket prices down if you don't.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up there. And the Raiders have got him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Going for the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away. And
thank you, Vander Ish, because wasn't they almost fucked up and gave up the coaching.
To that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play.
Teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a block. Come on, Dale Pitt. You got to do better than that, baby. I know you see it. God damn it.
Take over with a new set of downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 16. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then against with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mixon. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Again, it's Mixon. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And the Raiders pick it up.
Motherfucker playing with me, motherfucker.
At the 32-yard line. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
It's a waste of my time.
Now it's Barkley.
Psych. Psych. Your user skills are so predictable. It's embarrassing. I mean, gosh.
Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
You got nothing to say for yourself, huh?
They're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
To throw on second down, Lawrence. Gates with a grab. That one good for 13.
I'm testing your user skills, and I'm not seeing nothing. Oh, you want to protect the deep pass, but you ain't protecting it underneath. Now, I could rip your ass, but you're lucky I'm being merciful today.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now and then, open down the middle of the field. Touchdown!
Oh, I know you do, man. Just try to blitz me. Come on.
His second touchdown on the season. And a forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Raiders. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, it's Haskins. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Haskins. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
Slave master, robots in the skies.
At the 34-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making
sure thank goodness. Thank you. I appreciate that, Carl.
Flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Well, they're lucky. If that was roughing, it would have been a first down. Instead, still 4th.
But now it brings up a decision, doesn't it?
Another chance of that, because I definitely fucked up first time. I'm probably gonna fuck up again. Let me see. Do I got it? Yeah, I got it.
And his kick is good.
Appreciate that, Carlos.
And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It's
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That boy Josh Allen, something else, huh?
Make that now 4
Picked him up, you know, a couple years back, and you know, you've been a good addition.
For a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Is everything okay?
This has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there on the Bengal first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Collins. Operating from the gun. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And we now have a new single-game interception king, a record-breaking 5th pick there.
If that's not the true definition of a ball hawk, I don't know what is. That is absolutely phenomenal. What comes to mind quickly, partner, is one of the more recent ones to get to 4. D'Angelo Hall, a terrific player in his own right, but in this case, 5. That sets a brand new NFL record. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's 2nd and 8. Dancing to his left. That's going to be caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. You don't tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
That's looked away, man.
Looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Flushed out right. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. On 1st and 10, Collins steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Fighting to stay upright. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory. And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be
what the fuck was that? Pass interference, ref.
A long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th,
pass interference. My goodness. Didn't even attempt for the ball. Grab me.
What's right in this game nowadays? Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead?
Psych.
Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can
that's how you run the ball, baby.
Have some fun. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go, G, get off the field.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the... And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down near the 5. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game.
I thought you at least scored 3 points. I'm disappointed.
Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Mixon. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
Oh my God, Carlos, really? I thought you said you had to go to bed.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's going to let it fly. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
You lucky.
Right to finish to this ball game.
Thanks for the XP. I needed that. Right before the playoffs. You got to play up, you know. You got to be ready.
For their hometown guys. And
same time next season.
You know, time of possession.
Same time next season. I bring the condoms. You bring that ass.
Out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step.
And I wasn't trying.
They had a
I want to. I put up 100 on you.
Impressive victory.
Be thankful.
So for the home team here,
now you have a good night.